Welcome back everyone, I'm Eric from Rare Candy, and here today we are back on PTCGO trying out some Shining Fates cards. Now that the set is now on PTCGO, and we're going to be kicking things off with the new Amazing Rare Reshiram. So this is actually like one of the few kind of new cards from Shining Fates that has some like competitive potential outside of being like a shiny reprint or something like that that's also in the set. So yeah, definitely been kind of excited to mess around with this card here. This is actually the same list that we did post early for our patrons like a week ago as well. But before we get any further into this deck, if you guys can, remember smack that like button. Genuinely really does help get this video seen by more people. And if you need any cards to complete this deck or any others, you can check out our friends at PTCGOstore.com. Use that coupon code RARECANDY at checkout to save yourself some money. And our patrons not only get early access to lists like this, but they also have an exclusive discount code of their own for even bigger savings on their PTCGO codes. But hopping back into the actual deck, guys, let's take a look at this thing. So it's another one of these amazing rare cards that started back in Vivid Voltage. You know, they've largely kind of struck out up until now. But I gotta say, this guy has really been, changing my tune on the amazing rares a little bit. So like the rest of them, they have these weird, funky attack costs, but Reshiram attacks for a fire, lightning, and dark energy. But the fact that it's only 3 energy, and 2 of the energy are very easy to accelerate thanks to cards like Welder, Koko Prism, Reshiram's actually not too bad here. 270 is actually really doable and a great number to hit for because 270 is going to knock out, obviously, any of the 2 prize Pokemon, but also knocks out any of the tag teams outside of ADP, but we have some ways at dealing with that. Because we can knock out Mewtwo Mew, we can knock out Pikarom, Raichu, Alolan Raichu. Overall, really fantastic number to hit for. It just, again, once you start looking at ADP and some of the VMAXs, things get a little bit trickier, but again, we've kind of built our deck in a way to address that. Now, Reshiram does do 60 damage to itself. That is something that is kind of an annoyance from time to time with this deck. But luckily, most of the time, you're just getting knocked out by your opponent, and this doesn't come into play too often. But looking at some of the other cards we have in the list, the other, I think, really key component of this deck is going to be the Victini back from Unified Minds. Has the Victory Sign attack. You can search your deck for 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon any way that you like, then shuffle your deck. So ideally, we want to go second. We're a Welder deck, but I don't really consider us a Welder deck. But it's not the Welders that makes us want to go second. It's the Victini. Because with this, if we're going second, we can go attach fire, search for, Dark and a Lightning, attach it to our Reshiram, then we're threatening a turn 2 knockout with our Reshiram. So Victini is really great at helping get this deck set up in the early portions of the game here. And again, playing 4 copies of each of these just to make sure we can find them both on turn 1 if at all possible. But if you notice, we have a couple of other back attackers. We have 1 Hoopa and 1 Zapdos. So I am playing both of these to deal with the VMAX decks that we have in format. Because Reshiram, like I said, really good at knocking out all those basic attackers, but not so much against the VMAXs because you're going to do 270. That's not going to knock them out when they have over 300 HP. But then you can come in with a Hoopa or Zapdos and finish them off just because you really don't want to power up another Reshiram to deal with, just doing like 80 or 90 damage. You kind of just want to be able to get in that chip damage and call it a day. We got Oricorio, Crobat, and Dedenne to draw some cards here. So Oricorio in particular I really do like too because we're a deck that is reliant on finding 3 different types of energies every turn and getting them in play. So Oricorio can really help chain those combos turn after turn. Like I said, we do have 4 copies of Welder. That's going to be an important card, along with Koko Prism at cheating our extra energies in play. So these are very important at getting our additional attachments. Likewise, we also have 4 copies of Turbo Patch. I know it's a coin flip, but it's kind of a necessary evil to be able to chain our Reshirams. So in theory, we can even go Welder a fire, accelerate a lightning with Koko, use Turbo Patch to accelerate a dark, and then still be able to attach return to something else, which is really good. So yeah, I like how easy it is to chain our attackers with this deck. It really hasn't been as much of a problem as I really anticipated to be. But we have the Viridians to help us find the exact sort of energy that we want. We do have 1 copy of Ornate Rod to get back energy. That's going to be the big thing we really want to get back in a deck like this. Just because you do sometimes run low on energy in this deck. We have the 2 copies of Vitality Band, another very important card because this is going to allow us to hit for 280 on the ADPs, and without this we're going to be in a bad spot. Now, if they're playing Big Charm, that then complicates things because now they have 310, not 280, but luckily we do have the 1 copy of Tool Scrapper as well. So This is mainly going to be for those HP increasing cards like Big Charm in the format. And yeah, everything else is pretty straightforward. So that is going to be the list we are going to be trying out. And actually on Patreon, when I said I dropped this as an exclusive list, I actually dropped a bonus greens version of this deck over there too. So I will have links down below in the description if you guys want to get some more bonus content and help support the channel in the process. But I'm going to quit rambling. Let's head in some games and see if Amazing Rare Reshiram can finally turn this Amazing Rare mechanic around. Okay, our opponent's going to call the coin flip, and we do win. Hey, that is great, but we will like to go second. We want to be able to do that victory sign attack turn 1. Okay, so this is kind of an okay start, I guess. Yeah, we'll just quick done for the moment. Just hopefully we're not playing against ADP, because then they could go Mawile and get rid of our... Oh god, they are. If we get hit with the turn 1 Mawile, that's really bad. So yeah, we're just going to get down the Koko preemptively to try to bait them into not going for the Mawile. Okay, just an attachment to Dene. Hey, that's what I like to see. I don't think we're probably going to get a KO, however. So let's go for the Viridian here. We will just toss away probably another Viridian, right? Or we could even... Yeah, it seems best. So sure, we'll just do this here. Go for Reshiram, and this way we can accelerate that energy back to our Victini with Turbo Patch, or just hope we draw into another fire energy if need be. Let's see, we have both Vitality Band. That's going to be absolutely crucial here. Beyond that, guys, I mean, I think we're pretty... Oh, Tool Scrapper. Ooh, we did prize Tool Scrapper. That actually could be really relevant, especially if we are going to Dene away this boss's orders. So we'll see what happens, but... Okay, so we'll just do this and go for the Dene change. Okay, that's pretty good. So we will just go ahead and attach the Dark Energy. It seems good. Now I'm actually going to just sit on this hand because we have the Vitality Band. I don't want to get this down them research because they could scrapper that. So we're just going to do this for the moment. And just go for the victory sign. So I think we'll actually just get 2 lightning energies. Oh, they need to be 2 different ones. Okay, that's fine though. So we're going to be all ready to go. So if they do have the Altar Creation, we have the Vitality Band ready to go here. To knock them out, but if they don't, that's fine. We can still just take a knockout on this Dene. I'm cool with that. Either way, based on their first turn, I think we're in a good spot. And just the hard research, discarding 6 cards. Okay, getting rid of Saucer and Spinner are both good. There's the Mawile. That's actually a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, having the second Victini in play is so dumb. I hate that. Okay, there is going to be the Mawile. Okay, so the good news is they researched they cannot boss anything. So they could get a KO with this guy, which that's fine if they do want to do that. Because we just come up, knock this guy out. Okay, there's the ADP. Again, I'm kind of hoping they do go for the Altar Creation, if I'm just being honest. There you go, E-Switch, attach, because I don't think they've actually attached yet. But if they burn a lot of resources, especially if it's... Ooh, there's the Scrapper. So again, that's kind of why I did not want to get down our Vitality Band preemptively here. So as long as they don't have a big charm, if they go E-Switch, Altar Creation, we're going to be in a good spot. So that, of course, is going to be what they are digging here. They've already gone through 2 saucers, so if we do just get the KO on this guy without the big charm, I mean, that's so massive. Our Scrapper's prize, so if they actually have the big charm, I think we'd probably just lose, if I'm being honest. Getting rid of the other ADP and just thinning their deck a little bit. Ooh, they have the spicy black and gold Zacian there. But there's the altercation, so that's good news for us. Absolutely. So we can do this. Yes. And how many switches are they down? That's the next question. 2. So if we do go for a tingly return, there is a chance that that sticks on the next turn, because they're going to knock us out with this Mawile, like almost absolutely guaranteed. So yeah, I think I'll just do this. That's fine. And we'll just go for the research. Okay, next turn, we're going to be in a good spot, I think. So yeah, let's just retreat. We could burn the Koko preemptively, but I want to wait till this bench spot gets freeze up to do it to another Reshi. So just hope we don't get stamped or Marnie. That's the big thing here, because our hand's like ready to pop off on this next turn. Okay, we have another switch. Don't care about that too much. We have Fire Energy. And okay, Scrapper. So Scrapper doesn't really matter too much at this point since we managed to take down their ADP. There's Saucer. So again, if we can just dodge, the Marnie. It'll also actually be kind of bad if they knocked out our Oricorio. I actually wouldn't care for that too much, but there's gonna be the E-switch, so maybe they're thinking about. Okay, and there's the research. That is good news for us. We still could get reset stamped, which would also be kind of bad, but if they whiff an attachment, that would be humongous. Okay, but they have it, so they got the Rusted Sword as well, so yeah, they're going to be hitting for plenty with their Zacian next turn. But yeah, we're able to keep up the pressure pretty good here, I do have to say. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll just do this. Kick things off, we're just going to go for the Dance of Tribute. Seems pretty good. Okay, we're just going to quick ball. It does feel kind of annoying not having the extra spot for another Reshiram, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty sick turn for our deck. So we can go Welder. So we'll just do the 1. That's all we need. So we'll go probably just Turbo Patch. That seems okay. If like we hit the Turbo Patch, I would actually probably prefer that instead of the Koko. Okay, so that's good. We'll just grab the Lightning Energy. Right? Or we could do the Dark Energy and attach Lightning. Kind of like that. So, yeah. So we'll just switch over here. How many E-switches have they used? 2, okay. I was gonna say if they cobble together an ultimate ray, that could be really bad for us. So there is a world where like maybe we should save this this other vitality band, but I think we're probably safe. I'm sure we'll leave the Rusted Sword. I really don't care about that. But we will get rid of the air balloon. And from there, probably just yeah, we'll save this hand. In case they do cobble together an ultimate ray, I want to have the vitality band to be able to respond. So we'll just go for this guy here. Take the knockout on Mawile. Okay, we have the Ordinary Rod. That's fine. Don't really care about that too much. And we have the switch. Surprise is not like too particularly great, but actually Ordinary Rod is pretty good because we actually need to draw into a Reshiram. Yeah, so we're probably going to try to get back to Reshiram here. Okay, there's Eldegoss. Yeah, we're probably going to be hit with a Marnie if I just had to guess. Yep. But if our opponent can whiff the Brave Blade, that would be pretty huge. There's going to be an E-Switch. Okay, so... Ooh, but it looks like they might be going for the float up. That would actually be pretty good, because it's going to be tough for them to get another attack off the following turn. So I think we can actually live with that. And we just get the victory screen, so hey, I'll take it. I think we were in a really good spot that game, though. If, like, in my experience, if you knock out the ADP before the ultimate ray, it's like kind of locked up at that point. So yeah, the old Amazing Rare Reshiram's going to take down the big bad ADP. Feels good. Okay, our opponent's going to call the coin flip, and that is a sweet Zacian coin. I have not seen that one before. I'm assuming that's like the one in the super premium collection, I'm assuming, but yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet. Kind of jealous of that. So we might be playing against a Zacian deck, which seems pretty good to me. Like, even ADP, I've done really well out of all the games I've been playing against it. So if it is ADP, I'm definitely cool with that. Looks like they're struggling a little bit what they want to call, but we do lose the flip. But most of the time our opponent wants to go first anyway, so usually it winds up not mattering who... but they are going to make us go first, so they probably see the deck box and are choosing accordingly. So probably should play with different deck box and coin while using this deck. That way people don't try to like screw us over on turn one. Looks like they're struggling what they want to start with. They seem a little bit conflicted just in general for the start here. Or maybe their internet connection's bad, not sure. Okay, so they're kind of a Sableye. That makes me think this is Eternatus. So we're just going to toss this guy to start with. Going to go for a Reshiram here. Let's say, actually, maybe in hindsight, we should have discarded the Fire Energy Turbo Patched and then tried to Dede Change. That actually probably seems a little bit better. We'll see. I think we're still kind of in an okay spot, so we're just going to attach the Lightning Energy preemptively. And next turn, we can use Victory Sign here. So yeah, we'll just pass. So if our opponent does knock us out with La Hoopa or something like that, we do have the Oricorio. Okay, there's Quick Ball. Coughing, okay. So it still could be Eternatus, but Weezing could... This could be like a Weezing deck. Like, we have the new Coughing that can evolve directly into Weezing, so... They might even just be playing like some sort of Weezing deck, which seems valid, I could imagine. Okay, Turbo Patch. So I'm assuming it's Weezing and Sableye. They do chip damage with Weezing, an ability lock, and then once they're ready, they come in with Sableye cleanup knockouts. That doesn't seem too bad. Now, this could be annoying for us, though. So yeah, we're just gonna go for the Victory Sign, I would imagine. We'll get down the Hoopa as well. So let's go Fire and Dark. Yeah, seems okay. Or if we wanted to get really risky, we could have gone like Dark to Hoopa. Or, I'm sorry, okay, they're gonna play Hammers. There's gonna be the Marnie. Okay, I'm definitely cool with that. I mean, we had the Oricorio ready to go if they were gonna take a knockout or something, but overall, I mean, I think we're cool with that. Oof. Not when they're ability locking us, I'm not, because we have Quick Ball, but nothing really else beyond that to help us out. So there's going to be the severe poison. So we could even just take this turn to get set up a little bit more, which I don't hate. I'm actually going to say sure. I don't mind this Victini going down. If that... Or do we just take the KO here and stop getting ability locked? The issue attacking with Reshiram is it puts damage counters on itself, making Sableye able to knock it out. So yeah, I'm actually just going to say... I know our hand is going to be dead a little bit here, but... yeah, we're just going to do this here. Go for the victory sign, and then we're just going to promote this other Victini in between turns. So what is our energy and discard? We have a lightning there, so yeah, we'll just go for the dark and... yeah, dark and fire. Okay, so we are knocked out. That's fine by me. I don't mind. I can live with that. So let's see. If they poison our Hoopa, that's 40 damage. Pass back 80. Yeah, okay. I actually want to permit this guy because Victini dies going back into their turn, which we don't want. So I think we're cool just letting this Hoopa go down. Okay, there's the Turbo Patch and a Research. So our hand not too good, but we can at least kind of live off this for a few turns. They're not putting on a whole lot of pressure here. There's going to be a quick ball from our opponent, grabbing another Coughing. That's fine. I mean, luckily they're doing damage so slowly that we can... yeah, we can take a few turns to potentially draw into a supporter. Okay, boss is definitely good. I like that. So we're just going to click done. And then now they can attack us again, knock us out. Or even if they bring up the Reshiram, it's like not the end of the world because we can go boss on Sableye, knock that out. But I'll say the Weezing is actually pretty strong against our deck just because we don't have much HP. Okay, there's going to be the Marnie. That's kind of unfortunate. I did like the boss that we had. But it's okay. Well, happy to still take a new hand. Okay, there's going to be a quick ball from our opponent. Okay, they're playing Dangerous Drill. Got the Spirit Tomb. Spirit Tomb's pretty good against our deck. Yeah, this is actually looking worse and worse the further it gets, I will have to say. But we're going to see what we can make happen. Zapdos could be a good attacker. We might want to get back, or might get into play to deal with Spirit Tomb. Also, using Ordinary Rod for Hoopa seems okay. So let's just do this. So that's good. So we will get our Lightning Energy on this guy here. And do I want to research 3 other supporters away? They have a 3-card hand. So I'm going to say we're going to research here. I don't want to refresh their hand for them. Okay, so that is fine by me. So I'll say sure. We're going to get down this guy. Going to attach a Lightning Energy here. Then from there, just go for the knockout. Finally start getting back into this game a little bit. There's a Fire Energy. Okay. So the big thing so they're going to poison us. That's okay. We can live with that. Now, if they're playing Goons, that could be annoying for us because, oh, they're just going to come in and take the knockout with the Spirit Tomb. I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. Let's see. How many Lightning Energies do we have? We're 1, we're 3 down. Okay. Ooh, Welder, that's actually a pretty good top deck. I definitely want to get down the Viridian as well, probably. So Air Balloon no matter what. Probably get down the Viridian no matter what as well. I don't think the Big Charm matters, so we'll just get rid of that. That's cool. I really want to take a knockout with Zapdos here, though. That's like the big thing I want. how many welders do we have left? I mean, we'll have some left. Probably going to be out of fire energy, though. That's the next issue we have. If we get Quick Ball, we could go for Oricorio or the Dene as well. So, I mean, I think there is merit to maybe going for Welder here. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go for the Welder, risk it a little bit. Okay, so we do whiff, but we have the Dene, so we can keep drawing cards, which is good. Alright, so we can at least still get the KO. That is excellent. So we can just take a knockout with Hoopa. I'm cool with that as well. So we'll go for the Ornate Rod here. We will do both. So let's get back this guy. And do we need another Reshiram? I don't think so. I'm gonna say no. I don't think we're gonna need that guy. Well, if they boss this, but if they're gonna boss, they would probably boss the Dene. We'll just say just the Hoopa, because we should have another Reshiram left anyways. So we'll just do that guy. And we'll just do fire. Let's do 2 fire energies, that way we can Welder. But we have 1 Welder left. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have Hoopa here. That's cool. Let's see how much energy. Okay, so that's our only dark energy. I think we're actually just going to toss Crobat here. Or I mean, we could bench the Crobat. I think it's fine. It's probably safe to. Yeah, let's just go and bench that guy. Do we want to get rid of any of the cards in our hand? Maybe the fire energy. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think we can live with that. Because if they don't knock us out, I want to save this switch as well. And we saw them play hammers, I think. Yeah, so I want to save this Turbo Patch to kind of decide where we want this energy next turn. So from there, we'll just go for the Assault Gate. Take a knockout on the Spirit Tomb. Okay, there's a fire energy. That's all fine and dandy. So now we're feeling a little bit better. It's still kind of close, though. See, how many dark energies are we down? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do have at least 1 prized. So if they start hitting some hammerheads, that could be bad for us, because we are running pretty low on energy right now. Let's see, have we not... Yeah, we still have not played a single boss's orders. That's another thing that we need to look out for. If we could top deck boss, that'd be great. Oh, they're not even going to attack. I guess maybe they timed out. That's like the only thing I could think of that would make sense here. All right, very interesting. So yeah, we'll just switch into Victini, I guess, and just take the KO, right? How many Turbo Patch have we played? Just the 1. Okay, so even if I'm just worried about getting our last Dark Energy to knock out Sableye, but I feel kind of okay about the spot we're in. I'm going to get down the Fire Energy actually on the Dene to maybe go for a Tingly return at some point if we need to. And then from there, we're just going to go for the Amazing Blaze for the knockout. So right now, I don't know what happened on the last turn. I'm assuming they timed out. But yeah, we'd be happy to take the KO. I mean, they wouldn't have been able to knock out the Hoopa either way. So let's see what's going to happen. Very interesting game so far. If they have a Dark Energy, which they should, since we have a Viridian in play, and they've only played 2. They should be able to get this KO no matter what, but yeah, we just get the victory screen. So even if they took the KO, we still would have needed a Dark Energy, and there's a chance that we might not have been able to pull that off. So, but hey, we'll be happy to take the win either way. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up our look here at the Amazing Rare Reshiram deck. I do have to say, I'm actually a good bit impressed with this compared to the other ones. I've tried my best to make all the other ones work, whether it be Raikou, the Amazing Rare Box, you know, whatever it might be. But Reshiram is by far and away the best one that we've had up until this point, just because it's so easy to chain these compared to the, you know, the other Amazing Rares that we have in formats. So yeah, it's going to be a deck. I think this version feels pretty good. Like I did mention at the beginning of this video, I did drop a greens version of this deck as well on our Patreon. So if you do want some more Amazing Rare Reshiram content, I'll have a link down below in the description to that if you want to check that out in your spare time too. And one more quick plug too before we round up this video, guys. I know the Shining Fates cards are very hard to get your hands on right now, but actually I do want to give a shout out to Channel Fireball Pokemon. They're actually doing weekly Shining Fates box breaks. I'll have a link down below in the description if you guys want to get in on those and maybe get some physical Shining Fates product. They were nice enough to hook me up with an entry into one of their upcoming box breaks. So I just want to give them a quick shout out. I thought that's really awesome of them. They also stream their openings on Twitch as well. So definitely check those guys out. Really cool to be able to have a place where you can try to get some physical product from this set. But yeah, so links to all that stuff will be down below in the description, guys. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you did enjoy today's content. Of course, if you did, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you can, consider supporting us, like I already mentioned, by becoming a patron, or you can pick up some merch over at rarecandytcg.com. It would mean a lot. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.